Hello everyone, this is Matthew Paul, also known as GetSelious for the BookShelfPodcast. Here I'm at Brooklyn Book Festival here in Brooklyn, New York. And I'm here with Tara Books with
Jennifer Kovitz.
All right, and here you have an interesting book. I believe is the art is Indian?
The art is Indian. It's from North India, from a tribe called Meena in Rajasthan.
I see. And most of these books, we talked earlier, they were not really based on the ancient folklore, like the religious thing. So what are these books about?
Well, all of Tara books, or most of Tara books, use contemporary Indian folk art, and we work with the artists to convey their narratives that are important to them. So this folktale, for example, is one that was important to the artist growing up.
Right.
It's basically an Indian version of There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly. And it's for children, and it's a book that's made completely by hand, and it's silkscreen printed.
I see.
By hand.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Let's look at that. Well, at least the kids can read this much and see all that part.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's good for reading aloud, and it's called Gobble You Up.
Gobble You Up. That's good.
Yeah.
And there's some other books you have here. I believe this is one of them as well.
Yeah, this is one of our most popular handmade books. It's called The Nightlife of Trees, and we've done 7 editions in English of this book.
Wow.
Yeah, this is our 7th, and again, it's completely handmade, silkscreen printed, and it features 3 artists from North Central India.
I see. Do most of your artists come from that area, the north of India?
No, they're from all over.
All over, really?
We work, again, predominantly with Indian artists, but we do work with some non-Indian artists. This, for example, is a book by an Italian artist and designer.
I see.
Yep.
Nice. And what is most of your books on portray? What do they mostly do as a message or a theme?
Well, I think what we're just trying to do is explode the idea that visual books are just for children.
I see.
And to really think about the fact that, whether you're 5 or 55, you can really enjoy a visual book.
I see.
And that the pictures, you don't grow out of pictures when you learn to read.
I see.
Yeah.
And I guess as of your time working here with Tara Book, what is your favorite book you have so far here? What is which one that you would tell people to get? It's so hard.
My favorite book. This one.
This one?
Yeah, it's called I Saw a Peacock with a Fiery Tail, and it's a poem, but the poem's meaning is teased out through the die cuts.
Oh, that's really amazing.
And it's a contemporary Indian artist, and the designer is a Japanese-Brazilian who's now based here in Brooklyn. But it's just exquisite, and it's based on a poem that was Margaret Atwood's favorite poem, incidentally.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And if someone can't come to the Brooklyn Book Festival, how do they acquire your books?
Yeah, so we're available in your local bookstore. If you like what you see, you can request your books to be ordered from your local bookstore.
I see.
If you do something like buy books on Amazon, if you're into that kind of thing, you can get our books at Amazon.com. But also museums like the MoMA, Asia Society, they all have our books as well.
That's great. And this is Matthew Paul GetSelious signing out. See you guys.